If you want to rewire your brain and optimize it for productivity, you have to start by knowing your end goal and what you're optimizing for. Then you have to create automations and leverage to make it easy for yourself to do the right thing so that you'll be extremely productive and make a lot of progress on a daily basis. I want you to think about success as someone you become, not something you achieve. If you are the right person, it will make it really easy to do whatever you need to do in order to achieve what you want. However, if you are the wrong person, if you have the wrong habits, the wrong mindset, if you're not educated properly, then all of a sudden, every action is in resistance and it's really difficult. Now, before I go deeper and share with you how you can create that breakthrough, I just want to say a quick thank you to today's sponsor, which is Sunsama. Sunsama is a really amazing productivity tool that helps plan your day and embed all of your events from your calendar, prioritize your to-do lists, automate and create easy habits so that you can track your progress every single day and achieve your goals much quicker. You can start a free trial of Sunsama with the link in the description. And for every person who signs up for a free trial, we give $1 to a charity that helps underprivileged children. I just want to thank everybody who signed up on the last episode and continue to do so. Please go ahead if you haven't signed up for the free trial already, grab it. There's no risk for you. You get to try out an amazing productivity tool and you get to help people who really need it. Now, I want to challenge your mind and the patterns that you're using to operate and run your day-to-day life. I want to ask you, what are your most dominant thoughts? What do you spend the most time thinking about? On a daily basis, what runs through your head? And is it actually helping you? Is it supporting you? And is it really boosting you to get to your goals quicker, or is it getting in the way? And the reason why I ask is because this is the quickest tell as to know whether or not your mind is on your side or fighting against you. And if it is fighting against you, it means you're not yet the person who's going to find success. Of course, there are plenty of examples of people who succeed despite having their own mind working and fighting against them. But I'm telling you, it's a lot harder than if you were to have it on your side. I remember cross-country skiing as a kid, and every hill that I had to climb felt like a living hell. It felt so difficult. I was overweight, I was completely out of shape, and it was almost like the world was against me and this mountain was just trying to kill me. However, as I retook up skiing in my 20s, I found going up big hills and mountains cross-country skiing was actually really easy and fun, and a great way to really train endurance and stamina. I'm sure you have some examples of things you hated as a kid or you really didn't want to do, and now you actually don't mind. Hell, maybe you even enjoy them. What changed? Well, you changed. You grew up and your mindset got healthier. And also, what you need to remember is that it wasn't the thing. Skiing used to be really hard and annoying and I hated it. And now I love it. And you might say, how could you hate skiing? Well, I really did. And now I really do love it. For the last 5 years, I've really fallen in love with it and it's become a regular routine for me in the winter. The only reason I'm sharing this with you is because it's a microscopic example of what might happen as a grand arc in your life. There's an opportunity for redemption or growth or breakthrough or progress in every area. If you have had a bad experience, for example, if you're a performer, if you're a comedian and you go up on stage and nobody laughs at your jokes and you just have a horrible time and you get heckled, of course you wouldn't want to get back up. You wouldn't be so eager to, at least. You might want to avoid the stage. You might say, oh, comedy just isn't for me. And this happens with every kind of person in every different field and industry. Why? Well, because your reference experiences are telling you, hey, don't do more of this. And even if you like it, even if you're drawn to it, you'll want to sort of step away. You'll have resistance towards writing or creating or recording, whatever it might be for you. If you don't do well at what you're trying to achieve, it's telling your brain and your ego, most importantly, that, hey, stay away from this. It causes pain. Now, what I need for you is to have some really positive, bright reference experiences in your life that show you that, hey, I can do this. And the easiest way to make that happen is to look for low-hanging fruit. If you were trying to get some momentum as a comedian, and I want to give you this example so you can create your own and think in your own mind about how you can implement this. But if you were that comedian, then you might find some friends that tend to laugh at most of your jokes and start there instead of going right back up on stage. If the last time you lifted weights you got a horrible injury, well, you probably shouldn't lift that heavily next time, and you should do some exercises that will build confidence and momentum, and of course also be healthy for your body so you don't overstrain yourself. What I'm asking you to do is create regular occurrences of simple and easy success, and this is so vastly underrated because everyone wants a massive big breakthrough and they want to be a star. They want to feel like they're on another level, a much higher level than they've ever been before, but in order to get there, you need the little wins to create that winner effect and to make you feel like you're the type of person who will succeed. Because belief creates certainty, and when you have certainty in something, the way that you perform and the way that you follow through and execute becomes almost effortless and highly effective. Let's say you have a pool of energy and you have 100 points in this pool. Right now, to achieve that big grandiose success, you have to do all these different things and they cost 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 points each, and you only have enough for a couple before you're completely exhausted. The thing is though, if you level up and increase your pool and you have 200 points or 300 points, all of a sudden 20, 30 points isn't really that much out of that larger pool. And that's easy to see in a video game where it's visually represented and you can actually manage your resources really well, but in real life the same thing really applies, and you have to look at how you're managing your resources. And if you're asking yourself too much, maybe you have the stacked to-do list that's just so overwhelming that you can't even get going on it. You feel completely defeated before you even start. Likely because you didn't finish what you needed to yesterday. And I've seen this really hundreds of times with clients, and it's so frustrating to watch someone go through that cycle, and I'm trying to get you to break free from it today. Now, hopefully this helps you take that first step, but of course, if you want to take things to another level, if you want me to come in and coach you personally through this process, then hop over to erafael.com, and there you can book yourself a one-on-one call with me. We'll talk and see if we're a good fit, and if we are, we can work together. Again, if you want to take advantage, erafael.com, sign up for the consult, and I'll see you soon. Hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one.